What is up, and welcome back to your weekly Utah real estate market update, aka the market snapshot. So this week, as always, we're going to take a look at some key statistics that break down what's really going on. So stay tuned and we'll dig right in. Thank you again so much for joining us today. It really means a lot to us. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Wasatch Front Living YouTube channel. We'd love you to do that. It helps the channel grow, and as I always say, it makes us feel warm and fuzzy inside. So thank you guys so much if you've already done that. Now let's go ahead and dig into what is going on in the Utah real estate market. So days on market, last week we were at 23 days. Like I've been saying, and I'll continue to say, it is smoking fast. And the trend has continued as far as days on market goes. We're still at 23 days. So if you're in the buying market, you know how crazy it is and how fast you need to act. Because 23 days on market, I'm telling you, is super, super fast. Now, average home sales price was at $431,000 last week. This week, we've dropped down just to $425,000. So you see that $6,000 difference. You know, that's definitely not a trend saying that home prices are falling. That just basically tells us that home price, the number of sold homes this week that were at a higher price tag is a little less than it was the previous week. So nothing big to report there, just a typical ebb and flow as far as the average sales price goes. Okay, so number of sold homes keeps on surprising me, guys. I think it's gonna start trending downwards, and lo and behold, so last week we're at 907. This week we're at 1,043 sold homes in the Wasatch Front. So the housing market is just absolutely on fire. People, it seems, are rushing to get in and use that interest rate that is going on right now to lock in a super sub-3 rate and save tens of thousands of dollars over the life of their loan. So if you're wanting to take advantage of that rate as well, go ahead and give me a call and I can hook you up with the right people and we can start shopping for a house that fits your budget and you can have a place to call home. Number of active listings, last week we were at 1,993. This week we've dropped down to 1,910 active listings. So like I've been saying in the past, I think 2 videos, the active listings has actually been trending downwards, and that might be pointing towards a colder season when people are going to hold off to put their home on the market and wait till springtime. Now, not everyone does this, but some people like to wait till the springtime because that's typically when the housing market heats back up. People are starting to get out of their leases and buyers are basically coming out of hibernation. Though this market, it's impossible to tell as far as if even in the winter months that the market will slow down at all, just because of the interest rate and so forth. So we'll have to wait and see as far as the number of active listings continuing to trend downwards. But we'll keep you guys updated on how that's going every single week. Number of under contract homes. Last week we were at 5,998, and this week we're at 5,870. So not much really to speak of as far as under contract homes, though we obviously have seen that number drop down a tiny bit from week to week just because the number of sold homes, because those categories are kind of tied together. You have under contract, and if you have a high number of sales in a week, obviously that under contract number is going to drop as the number of sales go up. Okay, now on to the interest rate, the statistic that drives all of these buyers wild. Last week we're at 2.92%, and this week we have jumped up just a tiny bit to 2.94%. So we're still sub 3, and that still equates to savings over the life of your loan. All right, so our real estate term this week is for sale by owner, or FSBO. What this means is, as most of these terms are pretty straightforward. So it means that a house is being marketed and sold strictly by the owner and there's no agent involved, at least on the sales side. So what this means, it could be a little different as far as the transaction goes. Sometimes for sale by owners don't want any agent ever involved, so they don't have to pay any type of commission out. Some for sale by owners are just looking to save some money on the listing side and market it themselves, but still offer anywhere from a 2 to 2.5 to 3% buyer's agent commission. And so what that looks like for you as a buyer is that you can still come with representation with an agent to help you negotiate a deal and get the best price possible, because an agent typically knows what's going on in the market. can run comps for you, and make sure that you're getting a fair price for that home. But as an owner selling your own home, it can be a great thing if you're aware of market trends and are good at pricing your home and other things like that. But oftentimes you see that for sale by owner homes are on the market just a little bit longer because A, they don't get the exposure on the MLS that an agent can provide. B, they don't have the connections that an agent has. And C, they don't know the market as well as an agent does. And so the home either sits on the market longer and the price drops just over time naturally, or they sell their home without knowing the real value of their home and get less money. Even after paying out agent commissions, they get less money for their home by not knowing those certain factors. Now, this obviously isn't a statement for sale by owner. Some are very knowledgeable with the market and do a great job in that way in selling their home. But by and large, that is the case, and there's statistics and data that speak to that point there. So if you are for sale by owner, you're struggling to sell your home, please give me a call. I'd love to help out. So that is what a FSBO, aka for sale by owner, means. So if you see a sign that says FSBO, now you know what it means. All right, guys, we are at the end of the market snapshot. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. It means a lot to us, and it'd mean even more to us if you went and subscribed to the Wasatch Front Living YouTube channel. If you left a like and a comment on this video, it helps us. It helps the channel grow. It helps us get exposure. And as always, it makes us feel good. So if you just want to be a good Samaritan and make us feel good, go ahead and drop a like. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and leave a comment. We always try and comment back and answer any questions or carry on a conversation in these comment threads. So feel free to do so. And as you guys probably already know, but in case you don't, I'm a realtor here in Utah. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, I would love to help you do that. So go ahead and give me a call. My number has been listed through the video, through the entire video, as well as my email. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me, whatever. Other than that though, again, thank you for joining us today, and I will catch you guys next time on the Market Snapshot. See ya.